Okay, welcome back to John Doc Teaches Poker. We're going to continue with part 3 of this series, Boring Math, and today we're going to talk about pot odds. This video is mainly for beginners. If you already know the basics, feel free to skip it. I'm including it because it's where I started when teaching friends, and newer players simply can't afford to ignore it. Pot odds. When facing a bet, you're risking money to try and win money. If your chances of winning are higher than your pot odds, you should call. If it's lower, you should fold. The basic pot odds formula is the amount you win compared to the amount you risk. Example, opponent bets $10 into a $10 pot. You need to call $10 to win 20. 10 in the pot plus your opponent's 10 bet. You're getting 2-to-1 pot odds. So you can lose twice for every one time you win and you'll break even. This means you need to win 1 in 3 times or 33% of the time to break even. When I'm playing, I just like to think, what percentage of the total pot will my call be? And that's how often I need to win to break even. Test yourself. Your opponent bets 100 into a $300 pot. You need to call 100 to win 400, giving you 4-to-1 pot odds, assuming there's no rake. How often do you need to win? 4-to-1 pot odds means you need to win 1 out of 5 times, or 20% of the time to break even. My 100 is 20% of the total pot of 500. That's how I end up with 20%. Another one. This time your opponent bets $400 into a $300 pot. You need to call $400 to win $700, giving you 7-to-4 pot odds. So how often do you need to win? 7-to-4 pot odds means that you need to win about 4 out of 11 times, or about 36% of the time to break even. My $400 is about 36% of the total $700 pot. In a game, you probably won't be able to calculate all these numbers so accurately, but sometimes just being close can give you a good idea, and it will often make the decision very clear. The times that it ends up being too close for you to be able to figure out, it's very likely at the lower stakes that either way you're not really going to make a mistake, as long as it's close enough. So what do we learn? Against smaller bets, you need better odds to call. Against bigger bets, you should fold more often. Pay attention to the bet size increases compared to a pot odds increase. As bets get much bigger, the odds don't rise nearly as much, so keep this in mind when facing bets that look massive. A $100 bet into the $300 pot required you to win 20% of the time. A $400 bet into the same $300 pot required winning 36% of the time. The 4 times larger bet didn't even double how often you needed to win. If you made it here, thanks. I'm new to putting myself out there, so hopefully the quality and presentation of these videos continues to improve over time. If you watch to the end or want to see where this goes, consider liking the video. It helps me see that people find it worthwhile. Maybe even subscribe and stick around for the next one. You can follow me on Instagram at johndoc.poker. I'll be posting hand reviews, personal stories, and updates on my progress and what's coming next. Finally, if you like this video and would be interested in learning more directly with me, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at johndoc.poker. We can have a chat and see if we can work out something that we both benefit from. Thanks.